Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am trying to finish up these journals on my how to make a large journal series, and I got inspired and I started working and I realized that you might want to have a video of what I'm doing. So welcome. So I have this vintage lace, and this is my last scrap. I wanted to put the lace all the way across. Doesn't that look cute? That would have been so cute. But I really don't have enough. So I'm just going to make kind of like a bib and a collage on the front and maybe do something else on the spine. And I'm going to sew around the edge right here. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I kind of allotted already how much I can give to each journal. So I'm just kind of lining it up on my mat. I'm getting it straight-ish. And then sadly chopping into my last bit. But I think it's worth it for these journals. Really falling quite in love with them. The last one is going to be much smaller, but I have a very small journal to fit it, so that's going to be okay. And also, before I cut into this, I scanned it, so I'll be able to have a digital copy. So that will be good. It's not ideal. I went yard selling yesterday, or not yard selling, thrift storing, and I was hoping to find more of it. But alas, I didn't. But I found other treasures. I found some wallpaper that I really liked, and so I think I'm going to put that wallpaper in this junk journal. I want to use as much as possible. I also found a pillowcase with a similar style of lace that I got that I'll deconstruct, maybe use for a cover. I want to use up as much as I can. I don't want to cut off too much. Probably being too careful. I don't know. Alright. Let me cut this a little crooked. I thought it was straight. It's not. I had one of those see-through rollers. One of those nice, really nice plastic sewing ruler, and I totally destroyed it when I used it. Chipped it, broke it, cut into it. It just got totally destroyed. So I do better with these metal rulers, just FYI. Okay, now I'm gonna sew. Okay, just get that little outline. That looks great. That's exactly the look I was going for. And this edge will unravel a little bit, and that's what I like. So I'm just going to glue that on, and then have some other things on top of that. And that's going to be my cover. And I've done all 4 covers, just up and around this little bib of what's this called? Lace. Okay, so this is my biggest cover. I think it looks really nice. And so now I've got to layer on more things. I have some stuff memory. Some things I'm going to junk journal later. Okay, so for this one, that's a die. There. I have these, like, they're wood laser cutouts. Where are they from? Oh, crepe paper wood veneers. Fresh bouquet. Really like that. So for the big one, I wanted to use the big frame. I was going to use this and then only glue it on 3 sides so you could put something down in there. And maybe I'll have another square of fabric. I just got this fabric that reminds me of paper. And it's got a lot of, like, it's very thin, it's got a lot of little bits of something. What do you think if I just, like, layered a bit of it so it kind of sticks out, and then I could even stamp memory in there on this paper, but you could still have things come out. I think that's as far as I got. And then I was thinking maybe like even put some flowers around it, maybe even dye these. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I was going to use it for my Christmas journals, which I haven't finished. So maybe I'll use them now. I'm going to tear it a little bigger this time. Little end. If that's not too, oh, it's too little. Let's see. Maybe I can. No, I gotta cut it. Tear it. Something. Oh. Maybe I can just cut it and then distress it a little. I don't want to keep the pinking on it. Use my roller. I gotta get that off. Okay. It's not as fun as tearing it. I don't like the way it looks. It is so much better. Okay. Really distress it a little more. Draw these out. So, that's a little big. It's good on the sides, but I don't want like are we close? Yes, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, do I like it? That's the question. The covers are kind of the most important. It's the first thing you see. And of course they give me the most trouble. I don't know what to do. Let me pick out my book corners. That'll be more fun than trying to make a decision. These are too big. I kind of like them. but they might be seriously too big. Okay. Here's them on medium size. And I'm making a really thick big one, I'll say those. Since this is so thin, it might be a big, large journal, but it's kind of thin. Which of these two do you like better? Since we're going flowery, I think I'll stick to the extra ones. Or maybe I'm thinking that wrong. Maybe I should go with the plain one since everything is so busy. Yeah, I like these. That's much better. Is that terrible? I do not like this glue. But since I'm doing fabric, I wanted something really good. Jeez. Experimenting with this glue is not fun, but Elmer's really doesn't do fabric very well. Usually I'll hot glue it or where's my little Cheez-Its? Do you have this guy? A lot on here. Okay, I did some serious thinking and I found some stamps that I like. I did a test stamp because I was thinking, you know, what color did I want to stamp these? Would it look any good? And I tried my Chip Sapphire and I immediately liked it. Also did a test run of stamping it. Obviously spelled it wrong, so that was great that I tested it out. So I like it and I'm just gonna go with it. And I also tested out having flowers around it and I really like that. So we're gonna go with it. So gonna try to spell it correctly and get it nice and straight and even. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Alright. Ink, and I'm going to lay the letters out so I don't get them mixed up again. Speaking of which, is that why? This is in OU. That's why I missed it, because I don't need to have it out. Journal. Okay. Journal. Maybe I should keep this here. journal. I did it. Yay. Okay. I've been trying to think if I should sew around the edge of this, and actually I think I am, because it'll give me a line to put the glue on and it won't fray too much over time, possibly. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I am back. I wanted to show you what I've done so far. So I sewed around the edge to make sure when this frays more, it'll stop there to protect it. And I stamped journal. I'm going to glue the frame on, and I love it. I decided to stitch around here because of the smaller journals I made. I just loved the way the stitching showed up. I chose to do a lighter blue than I did before for some more contrast and interest. Of course, this big one is the only frame I have, so these other ones are going to be different, and that's okay. Here's this other one. I love the way it pulled the fabric for like this quilting look. I love the excess threads and the journaliness of it all. Here's the smallest one. I think that's very cute. I love it. Okay. So hopefully you like them too as you're watching along. Very fun. So now I need to glue the frame to my little journaling square. Okay, so I dyed these flowers pink, and it occurred to me that maybe I should videotape it. So what I did was I just put some water on a piece of plastic. I took my Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I just got it a little inky, and then got it wet till it was the color that I liked. So if it's too dark, I just added some more water, and I did it like this. Sometimes I have a spray bottle, but sure enough couldn't find it. So I'm taking my white flowers, and I just dipped the edges in the ink till it was the color I liked and the amount of ink I like. So like that would be way too dark, so I kind of just put in some more water until I loved it. And that's that. So I've glued everything in. I've done my flowers. I'm going to give each one a light flower and a dark flower. Possibly more, we'll see. This one's really light. Okay. And now I'm going to do the corners. So these E6000 glues, they always dry up. I can't get anything out of that. So I was looking online, and people say put it immediately in a Ziploc bag. So we're going to try that, and I'm going to open it from the bottom because it feels really loose on the bottom, and I'm going to put my book corners on now. To die. Okay. Right. Look at that. That is nice.